Good night, and welcome to another episode of Late Nights with Diamy D, and I'm your host, Sanaya Lathan. In serious news, President Joe Biden has just approved a $30 million fund for harm prevention for drugs. If you heard about this funding early in the week, you might have thought it was funding for crack pipes. No, it's funding for the accessories of crack pipes. That's right. With your new crack pack, you'll now get fentanyl tests and clean syringes for your little obsession. Thank you, President Joe Biden. In other news, comedian Dave Chappelle speaks out about an affordable housing project by his home. Yellow Springs, Ohio had a plan in place for affordable housing for single parents. The Chappelle Show comedian spoke out against it, saying, "I can't believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I'm not bluffing. I'll take it back. I'll take it all off the table." In regards to his money that he pumped into the community, my only surprise is that's his real angry voice and not just for his skits. Does Wayne Brady have to choke a bitch? Coca-Cola CEO James Quincy has a prediction about inflation. This is the highest annual inflation since 1982, with a 7.5% increase from this time last year. What happened was when Joe Biden gave us that bum-ass $1,200 last year, they somehow figured that we had enough money for this inflation increase. Either the inflation goes down or the crime will go up. You have 48 hours to respond, Biden. In ghetto news, it looks like a case of the baby versus the brother. Yeah, that's right. Danny Lee's brother defends her honor as he sees her baby daddy in a bowling alley. He faced a hail of fists and feet as the baby's posse ran down on him. The baby might be turning into the inmate, as this is his 20th assault on a person in the last year. It's getting hot in here. That's right, rapper Nelly had a sex tape that leaked this week on Instagram. But there seems to be a dilemma. Where's the party at? Not in Nelly's pants, as the women seem to think he came up short. I watched it over and over again, and they may be right. Sorry, Pimp Juice. I said, "Do you got Bloomie's credit?" And she like, "Yeah, 70%. I said, when I was growing up, schemers did 50%. You better give it 50 before I call your PO.
That's right.
Oh. I'm sorry for that. My incompetent assistant didn't let me know we were recording. Next. Kanye West says he wants his family back after seeing Kim on the cover of Vogue with his kids. When asked about this comment, his new sidekick dummy Julia Fox says, "He's human. I know there's residual feelings there, but he's with me now." Maybe she hasn't been watching TMZ and know that he has a Kim lookalike. What do you say to that? In honor of Black History Month, I have a new segment called Take It to the Streets, where we find out if whites were taught or not taught, camera up, thank you, about Black History Month. Thanks. What's the most profound thing you were taught that you found out wasn't true?
Yeah, well, I grew up in North Carolina, which was a former Confederate state, and I remember being taught that a lot of former slaves didn't leave their masters because they were good to them and they could give them a job on their old plantation.
So can you tell me what Black History Month means to you?
Absolutely. Black History Month means everything to me, actually. Representation of our people. I feel it should be much more than the shortest day of the month, or the shortest month of the year, motherfuckers.
Do you get confused for being, are you
Spanish?
I was going to say white.
Yo, wow, she did me dirty, man. White passing? No, I'm mixed. So I'm technically mixed, but I'm black. My mother is white, and my father is from West Africa.
So which side do you resonate more with?
Come on, girl, you see what I'm wearing? Come on, girl, play it with me. Okay. So.
Oh my God. So.
I grew up going to private schools.
Genetically, you're half white, half black, but your adoptive family's white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, process that. You know what I'm saying? Drink it in. It's bigger than a 15-second clip. You feel me? You understand? You understand me?
Let's swing it over to Token for the weather.
Thank you so much for that, Diamy D. As a reminder to you all, and I'm pretty sure I ain't got to remind you, but it is Valentine's season. And we are all about to spend tax return checks on gifts that are going to last for a couple of weeks. It is amazing. I look forward to this every year. All the couples, all the single people that are going to be in relationships just for the 14th. The weather outside is frightful. Oh my God, it's so delightful. As you can see here, there's love in the air. Yeah, that's where we're gonna keep it for now. I want to take it to a beautiful black couple in Cincinnati, Ohio for a Valentine's climate segment. Over to y'all in Cincinnati.
Who hogs the covers when it's cold out? Who gets an attitude when it's too hot? Who always wants to cuddle when it's raining? Who gets musty quicker during humidity? Who eats snow? Who sweats the most during the summertime? Who eats like a pig during the wintertime?
I got one. Who gonna be jacking off for Valentine's Day? Why you say I eat like a pig? Why you say that?
Is it back to me? They finished? All right. Thank you so much for that. Diamy D, back to you.
Thank you for that, Token. And thank you all for coming and tuning in for another episode of Late Nights with Diamy D. And don't forget, bitch, I'm an anchor. Good night.
L is for the way you lick them balls. O is for the way you off them draws. V is very, very vagina ordinary. E is even more than everything is getting